Okay, good afternoon, evening.
Afternoon, evening. Welcome to Collegiate Talks. This is our new bi-weekly podcast that the editors are starting. We really felt that we enjoyed when we did Delta Download a couple summers ago.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to bring it back in one way or another. I'm the editor-in-chief. I'm Blake. This is my associate editor, Emma.
Hello.
You've probably seen us in such magical photos as me on a bench. We're going to yap about whatever we want. Probably some paper stuff every so often. Give you guys an update on, next print, what's coming out, any good stories we got, and just general news topics at some point.
At some point.
Probably not this episode. This is the pilot episode after all. We're going to give you some introduction into who we are and how long we've been here. And, what we love about the paper, I suppose.
Correct.
So we're looking to have fun. So throughout the pod, we're going to, hit on some topics for campus, what's going on, any events coming up, anything going on in the region. Maybe we'll get into some news topics at some point. But for the first episode, we're just going to give you a little introduction into who we are. So, yeah. Emma, you want to start?
Okay. So, yes, my name is Emma Blakely. I'm the associate editor for the Collegiate this semester. This is my, third year? Could you say third year? Yeah.
I think by the end of no, because I think it's only 2. Because didn't we start 2 years ago?
2.5?
2 winters ago.
2.5 years? I started on the Collegiate January 2024. Someone do the math.
We started at the same time. So we're trying to figure it out, but we also have no idea.
So, okay. Let's do it here. We might as well. We got time. So, January 2024.
Right.
Then you've got that whole semester, and then you got the fall 2024.
Yep.
2 semesters.
Yep.
The winter.
So this is our 4th semester here at the Collegiate.
4th semester.
4 semesters. Can you believe that?
That's actually kind of insane. Anyway, I'm going to Delta for journalism and integrated media, as probably most people on the Collegiate do. Are you going for?
I'm going for my associates in journalism.
Yep. So, you got 2 people here who have taken the classes, so we kind of know what we're doing. No.
When it comes to podcasting, we're very, very new to this. We're so new to this. So, hopefully, as the semester rolls on and we continue doing these, one will become less giggly.
I am not used to being in front of the camera. Okay, so I am a photographer, if you don't know that. So I'm behind the camera 100% of the time. So being in front of the camera, it's weird.
It is very strange. I'm not used to it at all.
We're mostly like behind the scenes, editing, helping people out with their papers. I mean, I guess most of us are not in front of a camera, but it is very weird being in front of a camera for something, because we're the ones covering what's happening. So,
what did you originally join the Collegiate for?
Ooh, what did I originally join for? Well, okay. Obviously, I wanted to do something with photos. That was my big thing. I wanted to be like staff photographer, but because of how the Collegiate is set up, it turned into multimedia journalist, which is fine. But I had no experience writing at all, none. The most I had was being in yearbook.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had just graduated. I graduated high school, and then I had a semester where I wasn't doing anything. Because I did try to join the Collegiate, but it was full, so I couldn't. But then I was on the Collegiate, and I didn't take any writing classes or anything. So that's the cool thing about the Collegiate. You don't have to have experience to join, because we do teach you some of it. We have a whole book, the AP style book.
Mm-hmm.
Love the book. Anyway, yeah, multimedia journalist is what I started as. Did you start the same way?
So when I first started, my story's not as fun. So I had taken class with Crystal when I first got here, in year that won't be mentioned because I get made fun of for it all the time.
I don't make fun of you.
I was in Crystal's class, and it was, I think, whatever the basic journalism 101. which I think is media literacy. I was in the class with two members of the staff at the time, and I didn't know it until later when one of the staff members, the future editor in chief, Ani Stone, shout out Ani, had secretly been talking to Chris about getting me on as a sports writer.
Ooh, secretly?
Secretly.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a secret. I had not spoken to Ani during that whole class.
Ooh.
Until probably right at the end when I was like, hey, tell me about the print.
Plotting and scheming.
Ani's writing, Ani himself would probably say he was not the best sports writer. He was covering soccer. Took some amazing photos. But the writing wasn't there. You could tell. Probably didn't know sports very well. So one day after class, I talked to Crystal. I went, Crystal, what do you need from me to be on staff? And Crystal walked me through it. From then on, I joined the paper. I was hired on as a multimedia journalist with really a specialization in sports because they didn't have anybody who could write sports. When I also was hired in, I didn't know any AP styling. I was taught it as I went on, and then I eventually took news writing with Emma.
We did do that.
We not only did that, we also did advanced reporting together.
That was online, wasn't it?
That was online. There was no in-person component, but we did do that together.
Still very advanced.
I became editor-in-chief this semester. Crystal was talking to me over the summer and was like, hey, what do you think about being editor-in-chief? And I was like, it's going to be a challenge, but I'm down for it. So here I am, running the whole thing with my associate editor, one of my favorite people.
Oh, so. That makes my ego really big.
Hey, you deserve it.
Oh, yeah. Sure, whatever.
Oh, part of the reason we started the podcast is because the two of us are we yap. We're prone to yapping. You get me started on a topic and I can talk for probably 30 minutes at length.
Absolutely.
Emma is the same way, depending on the topic. I have seen it happen.
Oh, yeah.
So we thought, the two of us can give little updates on what's going on and everything going on in the region and what's going on with print. Catch us on print night. We're gonna probably have special edition pods for print night.
We should.
We definitely are going to.
Yes. Special edition
print nights. We're gonna get guests on, have them come talk.
Getting my laptop ASMR.
Totally not going on the blooper reel, by the way. Absolutely is.
So, short intermission. Our advisor Crystal came in, and Blake's microphone died. So, we're gonna hope that the audio is good, and we're just gonna, I don't know if you can see it. So, unfortunately, we were working off of one microphone, but I think it'll be fine. Anyway, did we figure out the sports stuff?
This week, the volleyball team has 2 games at home as we record this. Bay College tonight at 6:30, and then Thursday the 25th also at 6:30 against Grand Rapids Community College.
Great. Show up. Show out.
Make sure you show up, show out. And beyond that, the soccer team has a game at home on Friday against Owens Community College at 4:30 p.m. Same thing, show up, show out.
A little bit more about me. See, this is the yapping. We're getting into the yapping. So, here's my background, guys. I graduated from Rubber High School in 2023. It feels like forever ago. I'm going to make a lot of people feel old saying that. Yep. Sorry, Blake. I went to the Career Center. I went to graphics and printing. Shout out them. Love the graphics class. They did so much for me. I did Skills USA. I competed in photography. And eventually, as soon as I graduated, I came back and I judged the photography competition at the state level. And then just last year, I ended up becoming the head judge for photography. It has been so fun. I'm going to be judging again this year. And then I also did judge regionals here at Delta with Tasha Cole Photography. Shout out Tasha, love you. So yeah, I've been doing photography for 6 years, 6 or 7.
Oh my gosh.
Ironically, I don't do it unironically, okay?
6, 7.
Ironically, I do it, okay? Anyway, probably should. Anyway, yeah, going to Delta for journalism, specifically visual journalism. I want to go to CMU for photojournalism. My ultimate end goal here is to be a professional sports photographer. Honestly, whatever I can get my hands on. I'm doing everything. I do photography-wise. I do seniors, families, obviously sports. I love sports and events. I've done the band camp, Garber High School band camp. I would love to do more than Garber High School. It's just really hard because I graduated from Garber. So I'm so used to it there. And nothing wrong with that, of course. I love going back to Garber. I'm going to Garber today, actually. And I did robotics. Also, let's not forget about robotics. Shout out Evil Empire Team 5216. Where's all my FRC kids at? We got to get some robotics kids in here, dude. No, you'd be so surprised. People are always like robotics is just for engineers and STEM majors. No, you can be an art kid and do robotics. I did photography, I did social media, I did the art stuff. So don't ever say that robotics isn't for everybody, because it is.
I am an old man.
You're really not, though.
Straight up.
You're not.
In terms of the collegiate, I am an old man. I am, as far as I'm aware, the oldest member on the staff. I graduated from Saginaw Arts and Sciences Academy in 2018. I came to Delta right after, stayed for a year. College wasn't for me then. Took a couple years off. This global pandemic that happened. Don't know if you've heard of it. It's called COVID.
Yeah.
Came back after COVID, joined the paper. Loving it ever since. I don't have fun stories like Emma. I didn't really get into journalism until I got here.
I wasn't into journalism.
Right, but you were into photography.
I guess.
So
I didn't even know journalism existed in a way. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Like I knew news reporter, but I never thought I would do it.
Fair. That's a fair statement. So once I got back, I left high school and I didn't know what I wanted to do. Came to Delta to explore what I wanted to do. Quickly found out I didn't want to work in math.
You went for math?
I didn't go for math.
Wait, what'd you?
I wouldn't go for math. I started here and I was getting my associates in arts because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and at the time there was no associate of general studies. So I was just doing associates in arts because it was, you haven't figured it out yet. So I explored that, and like I said, took a couple years off. College wasn't for me then. Came back. College is for me now. You can be a non-traditional student, and that's great, and I recommend it. Yeah, no, I didn't think I was going to enjoy journalism as much as I did.
So we're going to be doing the weekly things. So we did just start a new YouTube series called Collegiate Versus. This is not limited to sports. There will be a lot of sports content, obviously, because that's what we started with. We're planning on doing volleyball. We're going to try to do baseball, softball,
basketball. We're trying to get every sport in.
Right, we're trying to get every sport.
If this reaches any of the athletes,
if you want to see us, if you want to
message us,
yeah,
hit us up on Instagram or send us an email.
DeltaCollegiate@gmail.com. But yeah, it's not limited to sports. So if you really like chess and checkers, I will verse you in checkers. Not chess. Not chess. I will not verse you in chess, but I will verse you in checkers. Yes, and also if you have recommendations or things that you want to see on this podcast, you can send that to us too.
As the semester goes on, we'll definitely have more stories. There'll be more structure. We'll be able to hit on certain things, whether it be Delta news, possibly national news, possibly sports news.
This is our trial podcast.
This is a trial run. We're definitely trying some things out.
I foresee this podcast being posted every Monday.
Yes.
Because this is really the only time where it's just us in the newsroom.
Right.
But Which also, by the way, if you want to stop in the newsroom and say hi,
True.
feel free to. We're located, what is it,
This is A35, right under the
835.
library, right next to the radio and television studio.
Some people don't know about this area. Like, before I joined the Collegiate, I did not know that you could come down here. Like, right outside the newsroom is the study area with, if you look up, it's like the stars.
The stars, yep.
It's really cool. And then, oh, you know what we should do? We should talk about all the cool spots on campus for an episode.
We so should.
Not going to say anything else. You got to come and tune in if you want to hear about it.
Exactly. Recommend us things to talk about that you want to hear us talk about, you know.
Questions too, if you have questions.
Yes, we'll do a questions Q&A with the editors.
And then we'll have more decorations on the whiteboard next time.
Instead of, you know, boring critiques, some might say, but they're very important in the long run. If you have critiques about the podcast, send those in too, or come down here and tell us.
Criticism is very good for us.
It is. Make it constructive though. All right.
So, question of the pod. I'm gonna ask you guys a question every podcast now.
Right.
So, the first question: what do you want to see on the podcast? We would love to hear your input.
Do you want guests? Do you want segments? Do you want bands?
What do you want?
We can't fit a band in here, but we could probably get video from some of the local bands.
For students, by students.
Exactly.
Remember that. We do what you want to a certain extent, as long as it is
legal and not too
not too bad,
not too raunchy, not too political. We try and shoot it straight here. Keep it. Mm-hmm. We report the facts. We don't give our interpretation of the facts unless it's an opinion piece.
The editorial.
Anyway, thanks for watching the first episode of the pod. We apologize that it wasn't the most topic heavy. It's more just our introduction to ourselves, to the Collegiate, and the podcast as a whole. The next one, we're hoping to have a little more structure. I should not say we're hoping. We'll have more structure. Beyond that, thanks for watching Collegiate Talk.
Thank you for tuning in. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Catch you next week.